Whoa, look at this, guys. Wow, so nice. Hi guys, welcome back to another episode at my food channel. Yay! So today is going to be all about making halloumi cheese. I got this cheese making kit for Christmas and I still haven't used it, so it is about time. This is a kit that provides all the things that you need to be able to make a few different type of vegan cheeses. I am the most curious to try the halloumi cheese, so that is what I'm going to be doing today. But let's open this box and have a look what's inside it. It's a brochure here where it gives you all like instructions for how to make vegan cream cheese, and the one that we are making today is of course this one, the vegan halloumi. This is some acid thingy, some tapioca starch, which I think is supposed to make the cheese like stringy. This is agar powder, which is making the cheese firm. This is yeast flakes, which you have seen me use before, I'm sure. It's like nutritional yeast. Salt here, which I'm not sure if it's like a special salt. Suitable for home cheese making. I guess this is like some special salt then. Then there is a cheesecloth. Oh. And there is also a thermometer. So that was everything in the cheese kit box. So everything that you need is basically provided in this box, except from the main ingredients, which is cashew nuts. It says in the description of making the halloumi cheese to soak cashew nuts overnight, or at least for 8 hours. So that's what I have done. So these are the cashew nuts here, still soaking in water. And the first step of this halloumi cheese making is to drain the cashew nuts and just give them a rinse off. So that is what we're doing. The next step in making vegan halloumi is to bring out our food processor. I'm actually going to try and follow this recipe like spot on, because I have tried to make hard cheeses before and I've never really made a success. So and I think that is honestly because I didn't follow the recipe. I never bloody follow any recipe. I just freestyle like basically all the time, and most of the time that works out great, but apparently not when you're making cheese. We are going to use the cashews that are soaked. We're going to use water. We're going to use tapioca flour. This one, olive oil. It's good to have that at home. So in this cheese kit they don't provide the oil and they don't provide the cashew nuts, so it's good that I had this at home actually, the olive oil. We are using the cheese salt that was provided, so this one. And the last ingredients in this recipe is the agar powder. But this is so weird. It does not say to use any of the nutritional yeast or, you know, the active yeast that they provide in the box. I'm a big question mark at the moment. Yeah, you can definitely see my brain working on this information. I'm determined to follow this recipe, so I'm not going to use any of the nooch. We're just basically going to pour all these ingredients into the food blender and let that turn all the ingredients into a smooth paste. Yep. Alright, so I think we are ready. So this is what it looks like, guys. It's not really a paste, to be honest. It's quite like watery. Good. Oh my god, I got some like food on the lens here. Can you see me better now? This is so inconvenient when you're cooking and you're filming. Oh, I think that's alright. Okay. Well now guys, the next step here is to pour this cheese blend into a saucepan and then heat it up to 60 degrees and use that thermometer. And when it reaches 60 degrees, it is going to start forming a more pasty paste. It's going to become thicker, and that is because of the agar-agar powder that is activated at 60 degrees. Yeah, we're gonna move over to the stove and heat this up. So now guys, what we're doing is we're just pouring the cheese blend into this glass bowl. Here is my halloumi cheese. I've never actually used one of these before. This is a new world to me. So in the description, in that little booklet, this one, which is my Bible today, it says to let it cool down completely and set for about 8 hours. I might even leave it overnight to set. Hi again guys, so I'm back again and I have let my halloumi cheese set. I actually left it overnight, so this is the next day. It feels a bit firm, but not as firm as I would have thought it would be, so I'm a bit worried it's gonna fall apart when I try to take it out of this box, but this is an experiment guys, so I am looking forward to see how this is gonna turn out. It's definitely not as firm as traditional halloumi. I'm a bit worried about if this is actually going to work in the pan, but if it does, it's great. I'm going to fry my halloumi pieces and yeah, then I can make a proper review of this method. Alright guys, my first ever homemade vegan halloumi. Oops! It's my first attempt ever, so I'm pretty pleased with what they look like, I would say. Next time I'm making these, I will definitely try to make sure that the batter is a bit firmer. I'm not sure how to do that, but I will figure it out. So yeah, let's plate this up and then have a test. It looks pretty good, doesn't it? It definitely looks like halloumi. So instead of just turning this plate around like a weirdo, I'm going to actually try the halloumi now. Try this one. Well, it tastes really, really great. I can't really describe the flavors. It is reminding me very much about halloumi. It does not have the same texture as halloumi though. It's a lot more softer than halloumi, and it doesn't have that squeakiness that halloumi cheese does. However, it tastes really good, and I can imagine it being like perfection as an addition to a nice salad like the one that I have made here with some vinaigrette and stuff like that. I can imagine that it's also great to make a burger out of, as in a halloumi burger. I would, however, next time I'm making this, I would try to make the cheese batter a bit firmer. I did follow the recipe spot on, but sometimes you just have to modify things anyway. I would definitely next time as well make a bigger batch, because I mean, all the work and effort that you put into making your own halloumi, you want more than 4 pieces, right? It didn't actually take that much energy, it wasn't that hard really, but it's just like, you know, soaking the cashews overnight and then, you know, wait for it to set for another night. So it is a bit of a process. I definitely think that this halloumi is so much nicer than the one that you can buy in the shop. I would maybe also try to put some nooch in there, although it does not really need it because it does taste really good and it does really remind of halloumi cheese in taste wise. Guys, I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you want to see more stuff like it, make sure you hit the like button below and that you subscribe to my channel. I post at least one video each week. Until I see you again, have a good one. Bye guys!